chosen one. Hear these words with an open heart, because I am moving you into a new season. And this is not a message you should dismiss. Your life is entering a transition that has been prepared long before you recognized it. If you overlook what I am revealing today, you could postpone a blessing that has been carefully appointed for this moment in your journey. I am leading you into a new place not because you have failed, not because I have abandoned you, and not because your life has lost direction. I am repositioning you according to my purpose. The answers you have been seeking, the opportunities you have prayed for, and the gifts I have prepared are connected to where I am leading you next. That is why you have felt unsettled. That is why familiar surroundings no longer satisfy your spirit. Deep within you, I have been awakening a desire to move forward. Even while part of you longs to remain where life once felt comfortable, I want you to understand that this next destination is not the result of chance. It has been chosen with purpose, and what I have prepared for you is already waiting there. If you believe this message is for you, type Amen in the comments. Understand what this transition truly means. I am not simply changing your surroundings. I am bringing your entire life into greater alignment with the purpose I established for you from the beginning. The season you are leaving behind has accomplished everything it was meant to accomplish. I have seen every struggle you endured there. I witnessed every lesson you learned, every quiet prayer you whispered, and every step of growth that shaped your character. But now I am calling you into something greater, something that cannot fully unfold unless you are willing to follow my leading into a new place. The blessing you have been waiting for is connected to the next season I have prepared. That is why you feel an increasing sense that it is time to move forward. What I have promised you has not been forgotten or delayed. It has simply been prepared in the place where my purpose for you continues. I have already arranged opportunities you cannot yet see. I have already positioned people who will encourage your calling. I have already prepared unexpected favor that will meet you at the right time. They are waiting for the moment you faithfully step into the place I have appointed for you. Every act of obedience, every step taken in faith, is bringing you closer to the fulfillment of everything I have promised. Even if it feels uncertain right now, trust that I am not moving you without purpose, and I am not asking you to leave without preparing what is ahead. Before you continue, pause for a moment and show your faith with a simple action. Press the like button right now as a sign that you are ready to receive what I am about to place in your life. You have been asking me for change, for breakthrough, for something new. And now that it is here, it feels unfamiliar. That is because growth always feels uncomfortable before it becomes your new normal. The doors that are closing are not losses. They are confirmations that it is time to move. The connections that are fading are not punishments. They are signs that your environment is shifting to match your next level. Type 777. If you trust God, do not let fear convince you to stay where you no longer belong. Fear will try to remind you of what you might lose, but faith will show you what you are about to gain. I am calling you to listen to faith right now. You are not being uprooted without reason. You are being planted in better ground, where your life will begin to grow in ways you have never experienced before. You may not see the full picture yet, and that is okay. I do not require you to understand everything. I require you to trust me. I have already seen what is ahead for you, and it is far greater than what you are leaving behind. The home I am leading you toward is not just a physical space. It carries peace, stability, and answers you have been searching for. There is a gift waiting for you there. Something you have prayed for. Something you almost gave up on. It is not lost. It is simply placed in your future. And the moment you step into this new place, things will begin to align quickly. What once felt delayed will suddenly feel accelerated, and you will understand why I had to move you. You have outgrown your current surroundings. The limits around you cannot hold what I am about to release into your life. That is why you feel tension. That is why things feel tight. That is why your spirit feels like it needs more space. I am making room for your blessing by moving you into a place where it can fully unfold. Do not resist this shift. Every delay in your movement is a delay in your manifestation. Every moment you hesitate, you remain disconnected from what I have already prepared. I am not rushing you without reason. I am guiding you with urgency because your time has come. You are not alone in this transition. I am walking with you through every step, every decision, and every uncertainty. Even when you feel unsure, I am still directing your path. The right doors will open. The right opportunities will appear, and the right support will come when you need it most. This relocation is not just about where you will live. It is about who you will become. The version of you that is stepping into this new place is stronger, wiser, and ready to receive more. You are not the same person who started this journey, and that is why you cannot remain where you began. Everything is being aligned for your good. Even the things that did not work out were guiding you toward this moment. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was meaningless. It was all preparation for where you are going now. Is it really possible to attract money more naturally using a 7-second ritual? Research connected to the CIA suggests certain brainwave states influence how opportunities appear in your life. This technique, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift away from financial pressure toward improved lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. The truth is, you have been praying for expansion. But expansion requires movement. You cannot remain in the same environment and expect a completely new life to unfold around you. I am answering your prayers, but not in the way you expected. I am answering them by shifting your surroundings, by moving you into alignment with what you asked for. What you thought was stability was actually limitation. And what feels like disruption now is actually divine rearrangement. Type 1. 1. 1. If you believe. There are doors that will only recognize you when you arrive at the place I have prepared. There are people who will only meet you when you step into your next location. There are opportunities that cannot find you where you are right now. This is why I am calling you forward, even when it feels uncertain. You are not losing anything that was meant to stay with you. You are simply releasing what cannot follow you into your next season. I know you have questions in your heart. Even if you are not speaking them out loud, you wonder how everything will work out, how the transition will happen, and what waits for you on the other side. But I am not asking you to have every answer before you move. I am asking you to trust me enough to take the next step. Faith is not built on knowing every detail. It is built on trusting the one who already sees everything ahead. There is something waiting for you that will make sense of every moment of confusion you have felt. When you arrive, you will begin to see connections you could not see before. You will understand why certain doors closed, why certain people walked away, and why certain plans did not work out. It was not rejection, it was redirection. I was guiding you towards something better, even when you could not recognize it. You have been carrying a weight that does not belong to your future. That weight is tied to your current place, to memories, expectations and limitations that have already served their purpose. Where I am taking you, that weight cannot go with you. That is why you feel this internal pressure. Because your spirit is trying to release what your mind is still holding on to. Let it go, because what is ahead requires a lighter version of you. Do not let the fear of the unknown stop you from stepping into the known plan I have already prepared. Fear will try to make you hold on to what is familiar, even when it is no longer right for you. But I am calling you beyond familiarity and into purpose. The place I am leading you toward is not random. It is intentional. And everything there is already aligned with your destiny. You are not starting over. You are stepping forward. Everything you have learned, everything you have endured, and everything you have overcome is coming with you as strength. You are not leaving empty-handed. You are carrying wisdom that will open doors in your new place. This is not loss. This is elevation. This is the moment where your life begins to match the level of your growth. Type yes to receive miracles. There will be moments in this transition where you feel uncertain. But uncertainty does not mean you are on the wrong path. It simply means you are stepping into something new. Every new season comes with unfamiliar feelings. But those feelings are part of the process. Do not interpret them as a sign to turn back. They are a sign that you are moving forward into something greater. I have already gone before you and prepared what you need. The place you are going to is not empty. It is filled with provision. There will be peace there that you have been searching for. There will be clarity there that you have been missing. There will be connections there that will support your growth in ways you have not experienced before. You are not walking into uncertainty. You are walking into preparation that has already been completed. Even now, things are shifting behind the scenes in your favor. You may not see it yet, but I am aligning circumstances, people, and opportunities to meet you at the right time. Everything is being arranged so that when you arrive, things will begin to unfold quickly. What once felt slow will begin to move with speed. What once felt blocked will begin to open with ease. You have been chosen for this movement. Not everyone is called to relocate in this way. But you are, because what I have placed inside you requires a different environment to grow. The place you are leaving cannot support the fullness of what you carry. It has done what it could. But now it is time for you to move into a space where your purpose can fully expand. Do not doubt yourself in this moment. You have everything you need to take this step. I have equipped you with strength, wisdom, and resilience for this exact season. Even when you feel unsure, you are still capable. Even when you feel afraid, you are still ready. Your readiness is not based on your feelings. It is based on my preparation. What if most people struggle financially because they never activate a specific brainwave? Leading neuroscientists point to CIA-linked research that highlights this missing link, this 7-second ritual, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people rethink their financial habits and improve outcomes. Many are now moving into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and traveling on luxury vacations. But this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is removed. The gift waiting for you is not small. It is something that will change the direction of your life. It is something that will bring fulfillment to areas where you have felt empty. It is something that will confirm that this movement was necessary. And when you receive it, you will understand that every step you took to get there was worth it. There are moments when you will look back and wonder if you made the right choice. That thought will come quietly, trying to plant doubt in your mind. But I am reminding you now that you did not move on your own. You moved because I guided you. You are not walking blindly. You are walking under direction. Even when the path feels unclear, the outcome has already been secured. Type 2, 2, 2 to receive miracles. What you are leaving behind may still call out to you, not because it is better, but because it is familiar. Familiarity has a way of making you feel safe, even when it is no longer right for you. But I am calling you beyond what is comfortable and into what is purposeful. The place I am bringing you into will stretch you, grow you, and reveal parts of your life that have been waiting to emerge. You cannot experience that if you remain where everything feels predictable. There is a reason why things could not fully come together in your previous environment. You tried. You waited. You gave your effort. But something always felt incomplete. That incompleteness was not failure. It was a signal. It was my way of showing you that your future was not rooted there. I was protecting you from settling in a place that could not carry your destiny. Now you are being moved into alignment with something greater. This is not about a single opportunity or one moment of change. This is about a new foundation being laid under your life. Everything that builds from this point forward will be stronger, clearer, and more stable than before. You are not just changing locations. You are stepping into a new level of life. There will be signs along the way that confirm you are on the right path. Small things will begin to align in ways that feel almost too perfect to be coincidence. Pay attention to those moments, because they are reminders that I am with you. I am guiding every step, even the ones that feel ordinary. Nothing in this transition is random. Everything is intentional. Type 1212. If you trust in Jesus, you may feel like you are leaving something behind that mattered deeply to you. And that feeling is real because you invested your time, your energy, and your heart into that place. But I want you to understand this clearly. You are not losing what is meant for you. Anything that truly belongs to your life will find its way into your future. What cannot follow you was never meant to stay. This movement is also preparing you for the gift that is waiting. That gift is not just something you receive, it is something you are ready for now. In your previous place, you were still growing into the version of yourself that could carry it. Now you are stepping into that readiness. Now you are becoming the person who can not only receive the blessing but also sustain it. Do not rush this process, but do not resist it either. Let things unfold as they are meant to. Trust the timing, trust the direction, and trust the outcome. You do not need to force anything because what is meant for you will come into place at the right moment. Your role is to keep moving forward with faith. There is peace waiting for you in your new place. Not a temporary peace, but a deep, steady sense of belonging. You will feel it when you arrive. It will not need to be explained because your spirit will recognize it immediately. That peace is a sign that you are where you are supposed to be. I am also sending people into your life who will support your journey in ways you have not experienced before. These are not random connections. They are aligned relationships. They will understand your path, encourage your growth, and stand with you in your purpose. You will no longer feel like you have to carry everything on your own. The gift that is waiting for you is connected to all of this. It is not separate from your environment. It is rooted in it. That is why you had to move. That is why you could not receive it where you were. The moment you step fully into this new place, you will begin to see the first signs of it unfolding. You are closer than you realize, even if things still feel incomplete. You are already moving in the right direction. Every step is bringing you nearer to what has been prepared. Do not measure your progress by what you see in the moment. Measure it by the direction you are moving. I am proud of you for taking this step. I am proud of you for trusting even when it was not easy. This is the kind of faith that leads to transformation. This is the kind of obedience that opens doors you could not open on your own. There is a deep reason why I am emphasizing this movement so strongly. It is because what I have placed ahead of you is not something that can be delayed without consequence. The timing of your arrival matters because certain things have been prepared to meet you at a specific moment. If you hesitate too long, you may not lose the blessing, but you may delay experiencing it. That is why I am urging you to stay aligned and keep moving forward with confidence. Type 1010 to receive blessings. How are people moving from financial stress to more comfortable lifestyles so quickly? A CIA-linked study suggests a simple 7-second brain ritual may influence how people respond to opportunities, supported by 4 neuroscience labs. This method is helping individuals improve daily life. Many are now stepping into dream homes, upgrading to luxury cars, and taking luxury vacations. But this page could be deleted at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. The place you are stepping into carries a different atmosphere. It holds a level of peace that you have been searching for without fully realizing it. It holds a sense of belonging that will feel unfamiliar at first, but deeply right. You will notice that your mind begins to settle. Your thoughts become clearer and your spirit feels lighter. This is not accidental. It is the result of being positioned where you are meant to be. You will also begin to notice a change within yourself. The version of you that exists in this new place will think differently, respond differently, and carry a new level of confidence. This is because your environment influences your growth, and now you are in a place that supports who you are becoming. You will no longer feel like you are fighting to stay afloat. Instead, you will feel like you are finally able to move forward with strength. There are opportunities that are already forming around you, even if you cannot see them yet. Conversations will happen that lead to unexpected openings. Situations will align that place you in the right position at the right time. You will begin to realize that things are happening with less struggle and more flow. This is not luck. This is alignment. Type 2 to claim miracles. I want you to let go of every remaining question about whether you are worthy of what is ahead. You no longer need to doubt that you are prepared for this season. Everything you have walked through has been shaping you for this very moment. Every trial, every waiting period, and every lesson has strengthened your heart and formed the character needed to receive what I have already prepared. You are not trying to earn this blessing. You are simply stepping into what has been waiting for you all along. What I have prepared is greater than a single blessing. It will unfold in stages. It may begin with one opportunity, one meaningful relationship, or one unexpected breakthrough. But it will not end there. What begins as something small will continue to grow because it is built upon the foundation I have been laying throughout your journey. My work in your life has never been temporary. It has always been designed to multiply over time. You will not have to force what I have planned. Your responsibility is not to strive endlessly, but to remain in step with my direction. There may still be moments when uncertainty tries to whisper to your heart, and that is completely natural whenever a new season begins. Do not allow those moments to determine your choices. Let faith become louder than fear. Let your confidence in my promises outweigh every anxious thought about the future. What I have established for you has already been secured by my purpose. and no obstacle can take away what I have ordained. At the same time, I am removing things from your life that could have hindered the next season. I am leading you into. Some of those changes may have been difficult to understand. Some may have brought pain or disappointment. Yet every removal served a purpose. I cannot fill your hands with something new while they remain tightly closed around what no longer belongs. The things I asked you to release were never meant to accompany you into this next chapter. Even if they once seemed valuable, I am creating room for something far greater than what you have left behind. As you continue following my guidance, you will notice a new confidence beginning to grow within you. It will not come because every circumstance is perfect, but because you will increasingly recognize my hand at work throughout your life. Looking back, you will see how every step, every delay, every closed door, and every unexpected turn was part of a pattern I was carefully weaving together to lead you exactly where you were always meant to be. You will recognize that every step you have taken has been leading you here. That realization will give you the strength to keep moving even when things are still unfolding. There is also a deeper level of purpose attached to this relocation. It is not only about what you will receive, but also about what you will become. The person you are becoming in this new place will carry a level of influence, strength, and clarity that you did not have before. You will begin to walk differently, speak differently, and see yourself differently. You are not just moving into a new home. You are moving into a new identity. The old version of you cannot fully exist in this new space because you have outgrown it. This is your time to step fully into who you are meant to be. Do not hold on to old patterns, old fears, or old limitations. They do not belong in your future. I am guiding you into a life that reflects the fullness of what I have placed inside you. A life where your efforts produce results. A life where your presence creates impact. A life where your faith leads to visible outcomes. This is what has been prepared for you. And this is what you are stepping into now. Keep your focus on where you are going, not on what you have left behind. What is behind you has already served its purpose. What is ahead of you is still unfolding, and it holds more than you can currently see. Trust that I am leading you into something greater than you have experienced before. There is a deeper layer to this relocation that you are only beginning to understand. It is not just about receiving something new. It is about protecting what is meant for you, where you were before. There were limitations that could have interfered with your growth. There were environments that could not sustain the level of blessing I am about to release into your life. That is why I had to move you. Not only to provide, but also to protect. Type 777. If you trust God, the place I am bringing you into carries a covering over it. It is not just a physical location. It is a space where you will experience a sense of security you have not felt before. You will begin to notice that certain worries start to fade. Things that once caused you stress will no longer hold the same power over you. This is because you are no longer standing in the same environment that fed those concerns. You will also begin to recognize that your energy feels different. You will wake up with a clearer mind, a calmer heart, and a stronger sense of direction. This is not something you are creating on your own. It is something you are stepping into. The environment I am leading you towards supports your peace, your focus, and your purpose. That is why this movement is so important. Type 1 to affirm. Why are experts saying this brainwave discovery might soon be removed from the internet? A top neuroscientist has shared CIA-linked findings about a 7-second ritual that may influence financial awareness. verified by 4 neuroscience labs. This technique is helping people move toward improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But access to this information may not last long. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. There are people who will encounter you in this new place who will recognize something in you immediately. They will see your value, your potential, and your strength without you having to prove it. This is because you are now positioned where your gifts can be seen clearly. You are no longer hidden in an environment that could not fully appreciate what you carry. These connections will not feel forced. They will come naturally, almost effortlessly. Conversations will flow, opportunities will arise, and support will appear at the right time. You will begin to realize that you are not striving as hard as you used to. Instead, things are aligning with a sense of ease that confirms you are in the right place. Do not be surprised when things begin to move faster than before. What once took a long time to develop will now begin to unfold more quickly. This is because you are now aligned with the right conditions for growth. The delays you experienced were not because you were unworthy. They were because you were not yet in the right place. Now that you are moving into alignment, things will begin to accelerate. There is also a deeper healing taking place within you during this transition. As you step into this new space, you will begin to release old patterns, old fears, and old doubts that have been holding you back. You will find that you are no longer reacting in the same ways. You will respond with more clarity, more confidence, and more peace. This is part of your transformation. I am not only changing your surroundings, I am renewing your mindset. I am helping you see yourself in a new way. The person you are becoming is not limited by the past. The person you are becoming is focused on what is ahead. You are stepping into a version of yourself that is ready to live fully in the purpose I have prepared. The gift that is waiting for you is tied to all of this. It is not separate from your growth. It is connected to it. As you grow, the gift will unfold. As you align, the blessing will become visible. It is not something that will appear suddenly without connection to your journey. It is something that will make sense in the context of everything you have experienced. You may begin to notice moments where everything feels right, even if not everything is perfect. Those moments are confirmations. They are reminders that you are exactly where you are supposed to be. Hold on to those moments because they will strengthen your faith and remind you that you are moving in the right direction. There will still be challenges, but they will not carry the same weight as before. You will have a new level of strength to handle them. You will not feel overwhelmed in the same way. Instead, you will approach situations with a sense of calm and confidence that comes from knowing you are supported. I am also placing new ideas within you during this time. You may begin to think differently about your future, your goals, and your possibilities. These ideas are not random. They are part of the expansion I am bringing into your life. Pay attention to them because they are guiding you toward what is next. This is a time of building, not just building a new environment, but building a new life. Everything you are experiencing is contributing to that process. Every step you take, every decision you make, and every moment you trust me is helping to shape what is coming next. You are not behind. You are not late. You are exactly on time for what I have prepared. The timing of this movement is precise, and everything is unfolding according to that timing. Trust that there is no delay in what I am doing. Everything is happening as it should. Keep moving forward with confidence. Keep trusting the direction you are being led. Keep believing that what is ahead of you is greater than what you have left behind. Here is something I want you to understand clearly in this phase. The relocation was never just about reaching a destination. It was about preparing you to receive what only this place could offer. You could not carry your next level into your old environment because it would have been misunderstood, unsupported, or even resisted. Now you are in a position where what you carry can expand without restriction. That is why this move was necessary. Type 1, 1212. If you walk by faith, you will begin to notice that your thoughts are changing. Ideas that once felt distant or impossible will start to feel reachable. Your perspective is widening because your environment is no longer limiting you. You are starting to see beyond what you used to accept as your boundaries. This is the beginning of a new level of thinking that will guide your actions moving forward. There is also a quiet strength forming inside you. It is not loud or overwhelming, but it is steady and real. You are becoming less reactive and more grounded. Situations that once unsettled you will no longer have the same effect. This is because you are no longer operating from the same place you used to. You have stepped into a new level of awareness. Type yes to receive miracles. The gift that has been waiting for you is beginning to reveal itself in ways that feel almost subtle at first. It may not appear all at once, but you will begin to see signs of it unfolding. A new opportunity, a new connection, a new idea. These are all pieces of what has been prepared for you. Do not overlook small beginnings because they are part of something much greater. You are also being positioned to experience a level of stability that you have been searching for. Not just temporary comfort, but a deeper sense of security that comes from being where you are meant to be. This stability will allow you to focus, to grow, and to build without constant disruption. It will give you the space you need to fully step into your purpose. Why is an NYC neuroscientist breaking their silence about a hidden brain ritual? Reports say their attorneys are trying to shut this page down after CIA-linked research revealed a brainwave method connected to attracting money. This simple 7-second practice, supported by research from 4 neuroscience laboratories, has encouraged many people to develop healthier financial habits and move toward greater stability. Some participants say they have improved their lifestyles, purchased beautiful homes, driven luxury vehicles, and enjoyed vacations they once believed were beyond reach. If you are discovering this now, do not wait too long to explore it. As the information may not remain available, you can find more details through the link in the description and pinned comment before it is removed. I also want to remind you to remain fully present where you are today. It is easy to become consumed with thoughts about the future and try to see the entire journey at once. But your greatest strength in this season is found in faithfully taking the next step I place before you. There is no need to rush ahead or force tomorrow to arrive sooner. Everything is unfolding according to the timing I have prepared. Trust that the blessings I have appointed for you will never pass you by. What belongs to you will arrive at the right moment, and nothing meant for your life will be lost because of my timing. Soon you will pause and realize just how far you have traveled. You will look back at the person you once were and recognize the remarkable transformation that has taken place. That realization will fill your heart with gratitude and give you a deeper understanding of my faithfulness. You will see that none of your experiences were accidental. Every step, every lesson, and every season was carefully guided according to my purpose. Do not overlook the progress you have already made. The path has not always been easy. There were moments when remaining where you were would have seemed far more comfortable than moving forward in faith. yet you chose to trust me. Even when the way ahead was uncertain, that faith has mattered. Every act of obedience has been shaping the life you are living today. The changes taking place within you will also become visible to those around you. People will notice a difference they may not be able to fully explain. They will see a new confidence, a deeper peace, and a quiet strength that comes from walking in alignment with my purpose. You will no longer feel driven to prove your value through constant effort or the approval of others, because the confidence I have placed within you will naturally be reflected in the way you live, the way you speak, and the way you carry yourself each day.